All right, shalom, shalom. Back with another quick lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, this video will be edifying. But first and foremost, I'm going to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well. And shalom to you, hopeful elect out there doing this work in sincerity and truth, man. Sincerity and truth, And enduring all things for the elect's sake, man. You know. But this quick lesson, the title will be "Don't be surprised at the coming of division." Again, don't be surprised at the coming of division. Because as we're going to get into, and as the scriptures read and tell you, the Lord is what coming to bring division, man. And not only has the Lord been bringing division, but it's going to come more so often, and it's going to be a bigger thing, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess a bigger, something that's gonna really be put in your face, as the time, as that day approaching, or the coming of the Lord, man. As the time of Jacob trouble coming, as the time of all hell breaking loose, it's gonna be more divisions that the Lord's gonna, set in play. Because not only do you have now what the division of the righteous and the unrighteous, you got the division of what the true prophets, the true men of the Lord, and the false prophets, man. You got the division of what the believers and the non-believers. It's a lot of divisions, and not only that, on that level, you got divisions, with brothers and their families, friends, relatives, loved ones, girlfriend, boyfriend, or wife, or not girlfriend and boyfriend, because it's not a real thing, but wife and husband. It's all kind of divisions out here that the Lord is, has already set into play, and is going to soon to set into play, man. So, like the title is going to, don't be surprised at the coming of division, Like I say, a real quick lesson. But we just go ahead and hop right into it, starting off with the first precept, Luke 12:51. Let's grab that real fast. So this is the book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 51, and it reads, "Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell ye nay, but rather division." So the Lord is telling you, man, he asking you, he say, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. So the Lord coming to bring peace when he come back in his return? No, man, hell no, the Lord not coming to bring peace. He says what? I tell ye nay. She said no, but rather division, man. So the Lord's going to what? Not only he's dividing his, like I say, and also going into division, he's sifting out and weeding his elect amongst from the rest of Israel. He out here sifting the 1/3 in his elect amongst from the 2/3, man, amongst from the wicked. He's out here sifting his elect and his people amongst from the heathen, man. He finally gonna start. I mean, you seeing it now on a small level, but on the bigger level, you're gonna see Jake starting to come out, and from a mix with the heathen. Of course, there's gonna be some that stay, because like the scripture tell you, from paraphrasing, it's a scripture. I'm not sure where it's at, but like I tell you, though hand join of hand, they still shall fall or be destroyed. Roughly paraphrasing, if a brother know what I'm talking about, he can put it on the comment board. But like the scripture tell you, man, even though you see our people join hand in hand with these, with the wicked or with these different heathens, the Lord gonna bring a division to where you're gonna see Jake and Israel come up out of that, man. Our people gonna start waking up and understanding who the wicked are, man. And finally kind of come together in a sense and understanding, this ain't what it's supposed to be, But picking back up at 51, reading down, this is Luke 12:51. Again, it says, "Suppose you that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. It says, the father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law." So, and that's what you see, man. That's what you see playing out. And that's what you're going to see playing out more and more so in these last days, man. You're going to have the son against the father. You're going to have the mother against the daughter. You're going to have the daughter against the mother. And even so, I can tell you, the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And even more so, you're going to have what? I can tell you, the father against the son, but you also going to have the son, in division with the mother. You also going to have the daughter in division with the father, man. It's going to be all kind of division that the Lord is bringing. You're going to have division amongst your friends, amongst past relationships, amongst, family members, man. That favorite cousin you used to have in the world, the Lord going, he gonna cut that loose, man. He gonna, that they can't hold still, especially when you come into the standard holding up in the truth, and serving Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Working out your own salvation, trying to get to the kingdom of heaven. You're gonna have these different divisions, man. You're gonna have the division with you and your real, man. The Lord's gonna bring division with you and your real. If things ain't right, He's gonna bring division, at the workplace, man. You and people at the workplace, it's gonna be all kind of little small divisions, and even bigger divisions on a bigger scale that's gonna be coming to pass, man. So you can't be surprised at these things, man. You can't be surprised that somebody that used to act like this one day and they change up on you. That's part of that division. The Lord had that person to change up on you to show you something. Because, as we're gonna grab later on, the Lord is called us to be set apart, man. We're not to be, aligned, made one with these people. God, like y'all, but so like you, but like I say, man, we not to be called one with these people, man. So the Lord, He want us set apart, He want us working out our own salvation. It's gonna be, many paths and roads that we're gonna, have to take through the Spirit. And the Lord, you're gonna have to take that. You're gonna have to take that road alone, man. You're gonna have to deal with that, and endure whatever the Lord brings forth into your life, or whatever you got going on, on your own, or another brother can't endure what you got on your plate, man. Another brother, he can't eat what you got on your plate. That's for you to eat. That's for you to endure. That's for you to go through, whatever the Lord, has set out for you. That's for you to go through, especially more in the times that come with Jacob trouble, man. Out hell breaking loose, because when you go into that female camp, or Esau jack you up and take you into questioning, or you up under that guillotine, that's gonna be you alone, man. And that brother, or this sister, or your mother, your daughter, your girlfriend, your husband, whatever, that person, they're not gonna be able to answer for you in that day, man. You're gonna have to, hold fast on your own, man. So therefore, like I tell you, the Lord is He's causing these divisions to show us, man, to teach us these things, to help us grow in the Spirit, man. But I'm gonna read this verse 51 again. We're gonna move on to the next precept. This is Luke 12:51. Again, it says, "Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you nay, but rather division," man. Because the Lord is coming to bring that division, like it tells you, man. And jumping from that, it's basically pretty much saying the same thing, but let's grab this in Matthew 10 and verses 34. So this is Matthew 10:34, and it reads, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword." So like I tell you, the Lord, He keep telling you the same thing. He not coming to bring peace, man. He told you what in Luke, He's coming to bring what? Division. And now He telling you here in Matthew, He coming to bring a sword. And with that sword, it's going to be division, man. With all hell breaking loose, mass death on the rise, the betraying of one another, like the scriptures tell you, and I want to say that 2 Timothy, with the love of many waxing cold, with men becoming, with the perilous times to come, and man waxing worse and worse on the earth, you're going to have that division, you're going to have that sword, man. And everything going to be all goody-goody, man. Everybody ain't going to be all friends, all one but together. You're not going to have that. The Lord's going to bring division, man. He says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household, man. And that's literal and spiritual when you think about it, because, your own foes, your own enemies are going to be they of your own household, those that you staying with, man. Those that's what? Not believers, man. Those the ones that's not in the faith, man. Not on the same page as you in the Spirit, and understanding, in his walk and journey. And also, like I tell you, they of his own household. What your house is also your temple, your spiritual temple, meaning your body, your mind, man. So those that you dealing with on the daily, that you allowing to your house, that you talking to, conversating with, these the same people that's going to become your foes, your enemies, man. Because like the scripture tell you, roughly paraphrasing, it says what? And they shall be hated by all, man. Roughly paraphrasing, we shall be hated by all what? For the name of the Lord's sake, man. So people going to hate us, man. People going to revile us. People going to, speak evil of us. They're going to look down at us, talk about us. But that's part of the truth. This part of the things that you got to endure. You got to go through, man. Because the Lord, He come to set that division. That's what you're going to have. And sometimes it may even be those of your own household. It may be your mother, your father, your so-called best friend, your girlfriend, your sister, your sister cousin, your cousin, whatever the case may be, man. You're going to have these things. People you thought they was your friends. Y'all was buddy, y'all was butt to butt. The Lord, He come to set that apart, man. He's going to bring that division. It says that a man's foe shall be there of his own household, man. I'm going to just continue on. It says, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. and he that loveth a son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Because when people go through things like that, losing that friendship with their best friend, their mother, their father, their aunt, their cousin, their girlfriend, they tend to what? Become man pleasers. They tend to become, basically ass kissers, man. They say, hey, forget with this right here, forget, serving the Lord, or forget, standing on 10, doing the right thing. Let me go try to please this person as much as I can, man. Let me go kiss up on their ass, and trim is my way to find love. And like the scripture's gonna tell you that, we're gonna get to that, man. Like the scripture tell you, roughly paraphrase, which we're gonna get later. They tell you, man, why trim is thy way to, to seek love? Because we're not out here to get love, man. We're not out here to be loved by the world, be loved by these non-believers. We're not here to be friends with everybody, man. We're not out here to be buddy. Jake gotta learn how to be austere, man. Gotta learn how to set boundaries, man. Cause the Lord, if you're not gonna set the boundary, the Lord gonna set the boundary. And that's where you're gonna be like, damn, what the hell? But you can't, you can't be surprised at these things. You gotta expect these things, cause this part of prophecy. The Lord come to bring that sword, come to bring that division, man. I'm finishing off. I'm gonna read 37 again. Finish off at 38. It says, "He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me." Because, like I say, when you love these people, you gonna put the Lord to the side and try to put these people first. Well, you're supposed to put Yahweh Shema Shah first, and it's truth, man. And the Lord gonna work out everything else. Everything else gonna work out in your favor, man. Cause little do you know, in the spirit, that person or that your mother, your father, they might not be meant for you. They gonna hold you back on this walk. They're not gonna help you get to the kingdom of heaven. They're not gonna help you, be called into the elect, to be, found in that grace and mercy, of the Lord, man. Ultimately, that may be your stumbling block that that the Lord got to cut off, man. That friend, that uncle, that cousin, whoever, who the case may be, that may be your stumbling block, and the Lord got to cut them off for you, to keep enduring, man, to keep, keep going steadfast in the truth in this walk, man. And that's why I tell you, finishing off at verse 38, it says, "And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me," man. So like I tell you, you got to take up your own cross. When you take up your cross, you're not going to have your mother or father to help you pick up that cross. You got to take up your own cross, man. Your cousin, your aunt, your uncle, you're not going to be able to help you take up that cross. You got to take up your own cross and follow after Yahweh on your own, man. It says, "And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me," because if you're not able to take up your own cross, stand on 10 by yourself, man, this thing, working out your own salvation. Hey, like I tell you, like the Lord said, he said, "Hey, it's not worthy of me." You're not worthy of the Lord, man. You're not worthy of that mercy, that mercy, Salaki, that mercy, that grace that the Lord has in store for you, man. And let's grab that real fast. In Philippians, just about working out your own salvation, man. Let's see, Philippians. Salaki, let's grab this real fast. Philippians 2:12, if I'm not mistaken. Come. Let's read this real fast. It's Philippians 2:12, and it reads, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Work out your own salvations with fear and trembling," man. So we being answered from the Lord, we gotta work out our own salvations in fear and trembling, man. And that's part of, like I say, taking some of those roads alone. Some of those roads you got to take along. Some of those things that you got to endure and go through, you got to go through that on your own, man. Ain't nobody gonna be there to hold your hand and pat you on the back, and uplift you at times, Of course, you may want that, you may need that, but you're not gonna always have it. That's why we got the Lord. That's why we got these scriptures, man. That's why we got Yahweh Shema Shine His truth. That's gonna be your uplifting, man. That's gonna be that pat on the back. That's gonna be there to keep, to keep you moving forward and endure, man. Because you might want such and such over here to check up on you or make sure you straight, or your uncle to make sure you straight, or your mom to check up on you. Damn, I thought they was going to know, man. You gotta be dependent on the Lord. The Lord got your back at all times, man. That's who you got to be leaning on. They got to be a rock, Because at the end of the day, that's our Savior, man. Nobody else is going to be able to save us from this captivity, from this state that we in. It's only going to be the Lord, Yahweh Shah, man. So damn everybody else. You got to be ready to be divided and against everybody that's not down with Yahweh Shah shining the truth, man. They're not down with the truth. Hey, the hell with them, man. And that's just like what they account when his mothers and his brothers didn't want to talk to Yahweh Shai before he was about to get persecuted, man. Before he was finna go through that death, his mothers and brothers didn't want to talk to him. But what the Lord say, man? The Lord say, "Hey, those are my mothers, my brothers, are they that do the will of my Father," roughly paraphrasing, man. So that was the vision that the Lord brought, Well, it was sent from the Father, but that was division there, man, in that situation. Because what? Hey, y'all was your own mother and brother. His own people didn't even want to talk to him, you know? They probably was looking at him bad, talking shit about him. You know how Israel be. You know how Jake be, man. You know, slick talking, you know, backbiting, talking behind his back, saying all kind of shit. But Yahushua didn't give a damn about that, man. He endured. He went through what he had to go through and stood 10 for the truth, man, for Israel, for the elect, man. You know? That's the same way we got to be in this walk now, man. You know? But not to harp too much on that. Let's go to, I want to grab this in 2 Corinthians. What I want, 6 and 14. Let's get this real fast. 2 Corinthians 6 and 14. Because like I was saying, the Lord wants to be set apart. And that's really what it all boils down to when the Lord set his division. He's setting a division between the unbelievers and the believers, man. The righteous and the unrighteous. You know, you're going to have two lanes, man. You're going to have two separate lanes, you know. But let's read this real fast. This is 2 Corinthians 6 and verse 14. We read down to 18. It reads, "Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship have righteous with unrighteousness? And what communion have light with darkness? And what concord have Hamashiach with Belial? Or what part have he that believeth with an infidel?" Man. So you know, being in the faith, you being a believer, you being a righteous man in a way. What communion have we with, you know, with the unrighteousness? For those that don't believe, like it says, what communion have light with darkness? You being that little bitty light, you know, what community do we have with the darkness, man? You know, and then reading on verse 16, picking up, it says, "What agreement hath the temple of the Most High with idols? For ye are the temple of the living God. As the Most High have said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you," man. You know, like I told you, man, the Lord said, come out from among them, come out from amongst these unbelievers, man. For those that's not in the same faith, for those that's not in the same spirit as you, man. For those that's not walking that same walk that you walking in, man. You know, like I said, if they're not in the truth, they're not serving y'all by Shem Yahushua. It's a sincere truth, man. And sincerity and truth, you know, hey, really to hell with them, man. You know, of course, you know, you might have to deal with your mother, your father, whatever, and people in the world. But as far as hanging with them, as far as being with them every day, trying to have a real, you know, real close relationship, hey, the hell with that, man. You know, you got to be steadfast in the truth. You got to be hard. You got to be austere, man. You know, the Lord went out here playing with his mother and father and people of the world. And when Yahushua was just a young man, he was in the temples, man. He was like, he told him, hey, that was his mother and father was looking for him. What you tell him? Hey, you must not know about my father's business, man. He wasn't playing games with them. Same way you got to be in the world, you can't play games with people, man. We ain't got time to play, man. The time is only getting shorter and shorter day by day, man. You know, every day that's a day gone that you're not gonna get back. And like I always think and say, every day that's a step closer to the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, so we ain't got time to play, man. You know. And like I telling you though, you know, going back to the point of verse 17, we got to be separate, man. We got to be separate from these unbelievers. And, you know, us being separate, that's the Lord bringing that division because he wants us to be separate. He called us to be separate. Like I told you, he called us to be a holy people, a holy nation. You know, and that word holy means what? To be set apart, man. So therefore the Lord's going to bring that division. And we can't be surprised at these things, man. You know, because like I was telling you, man, it's two lanes, man. The Lord is setting up two lanes. It's like a one-way road. You got on the left side, you got the cars going this way. On the right-hand side, you got the cars going the other way. On the left-hand side, you got the wicked, the unrighteous, the unbelievers. They going the other way. You got the righteous on the right-hand side. They going this way. You know, when you on the righteous side, you're not finna merge over here to the left side. It's a one-way road, man. You merge over, you know, it's gonna be a collision. It's gonna be a disaster. It's gonna be, and it's the same way. You're gonna bring a death upon yourself, destruction, and basically become filthy, become an abominable thing once you merge over. So you can't merge over with these things, man. We can't merge with these people. We can't, collide with them. You got to stay away from them. You got to be separate, set apart, like the scripture tell you, man. You know, like I was saying earlier, since we called to be separate, we can't trim our ways for these people, man. Don't try to, trim your ways to be loved, to be liked by these people. Yeah, I wish I went out here trying to be liked, man. The prophets, the men of the Lord of old, they went out here trying to be liked and loved by everybody, man. That's the thing. We're not out here. We're not called to be loved and liked and loved by the world, man. We don't need love from the world. We need love from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's who we need that mercy and grace from, man. Like they say in the world with relationships and friendships, they be like, people be like, man, I just need closure, or I just want closure. We don't want closure from the world. We don't want closure from these people, man. Damn these people, man. Damn this world. We don't need closure. We don't need love, sympathy from this world, man. Damn that, man. We want to get to the kingdom of heaven, man. We want to dwell in righteousness with Yahweh Shai, man. You know, we want to get back to our natural state, you know. So with that, man, you know, being said, when that division come, you know, the hell with it. Take it on the chin, you know. Keep rolling. The train must keep going, man. The show must go on, man. You know, like they say, man, one monkey don't stop no show, man. You can't let nothing stop you, man. You can't let, you know, little breakups or little relationships or division, like I said, that division, you can't let that throw you off, man. You can't be surprised at it, man. You know, that being the point of the lesson. You can't let the division throw you off. Don't be surprised at it, man. It's prophecy. It's part of prophecy, you know. But, you know, just going into the man pleaser thing, you know, and trimming our ways, let's go grab Jeremiah. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. Let's see what I want. Jeremiah, we're going to grab chapter 2 and verse 33. Let's grab that, you know. So this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 33. And as it reads, it says, why trimmest thy way to seek love? Therefore has thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways, man. But the point being, why trimmest thy way to seek love, man? Why trim your way to seek love in a world that don't love you, man? Why trimmest thy way to seek love, you know, and acceptance from people that don't accept you, man? They don't love you. Damn that, man. Don't trim your way to seek love, man. You know, the only thing we should be doing is fitting our ways to be loved by Yahweh Shai. And the part of fitting our ways is what? Doing the Lord's will, doing the work, keeping the commandment to the best of our ability, man. Having that faith in Yahweh Shai, trusting the Lord, praying, man. You know, doing the things you need to meet salvation, man, and please the Lord on a daily basis, man. Just being his good graces and mercy, man, you know. So brothers can, Lord willing, be a part of that, you know, that election and grace, man. And get the hell up out of here, man. You know, every day, you know, I get sicker and sicker with this place, man. You know, and the people of this world, man. Every day, it's the vexation just grows more and more, man. Just you know, it's just like you can deal with it, of course, man, because the Lord set us up to endure these things and deal with it. But it just be to the point some days, man, you just be sick of the world. You don't even want to look at these damn people, man. You know, you don't even want to go to work and look at these people. You don't even want to talk to them. You know, you be done, man. You know, you just be wanting some alone time. You know, you just be wanting some alone time. That's kind of hard to get being here in captivity, man. You know, you always got to deal with something. But that's part of the curses, man. That's part of what we got to endure as well as men of the Lord, man. You know. So like the scripture tell you, you got to endure all things for the elect's sake, man. You got to go through these things. You got to fight through. You got to push through, man. You know. Not to go off on the rant. Just jumping from this Jeremiah, let's go to Galatians 1:10, man. You know. Let's grab that. Galatians chapter 1 and verse 10. So this is Galatians 1:10. It reads, For do I now persuade men or the Most High, or do I seek to please man? For if I yet please man, I should not be the servant of a Mashiach. So like I'm telling you, man, don't be out here trying to persuade man or to seek to please man. Because if you like I'm telling you, if I yet please man, if you out here trying to be a man pleaser, you're not a servant of Yahweh Shai, you're not a servant of Mashiach, man. You know, but if you out here being a servant of Yahweh Shai and seeking to please the Lord, hey, you his servant, man. Like I say, you out here doing his will. You out here seeking to please Yahweh Shai, the Father, and Yahweh Shai, man. You out here, doing the things that you were called to do. So don't be out here, doing things to please man, to have good favor with Ray Ray and Pookie or Lil Kim or, Keisha. Damn them, man. You trying to be in good favors with all the girls. You trying to be in good favors with Jake over here because you think he cool. Damn that nigga, man. Damn that bitch, man. Slacking for my language, but that's how you got to be, man. Jake love to want to be cool for the hoes or for these females or want to be cool. He want to seem cool in his Jake eyes. Damn trying to look cool. Damn trying to fit in, man. We weren't called to fit in, man. We was called to fit in with Yahweh Shai, man. We weren't called to fit in with this world, fit in with Ray Ray and Pookie and such over here, because these people are unbelievers, man. They weren't called on the same walk that we was calling to, man. Jake got to get that through his head to understand that, even myself, man. That's what inspired me to do this lesson, man. Because, like I tell you, I'm reading it again. This is Galatians 1:10. For do I not persuade man or the Most High, or do I seek to please man? For if I yet please man, I should not be the servant of a Mashiach. Because if you seeking to please man, like I tell you, I should not be a servant of a Mashiach, man. So we can't seek to please man, but what? Yahweh Shai, man. But going from that, let's grab the book of Acts. And I want chapter 5 and verse 29. Let's read this. I'm just going off that point. So this is Acts chapter 5, verse 29. And it reads, Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, We ought to obey the Most High rather than man. So we ought to be obeying Yahweh Shema Shai in the spirit rather than man. We shouldn't be out here trying to seek to please man. Or listen to what, Ray got to say over here. Or, trying to consider how this nigga feel. Or trying to consider how she feel, how your girlfriend feel. Trying to consider her, how Keisha feel over here. Or what she think about you. If she think you look good, we not worried about that. We ought to be we ought to obey the Most High rather than man. We ain't out here listening to men and women, man. We ain't out here listening to them, Jake and Eve, trying to please these people, man. We out here we gotta be out here trying to obey Yahweh Shema Shai, man. And seek the kingdom, man. That's what it all come down to, and that's why you can't be surprised at division, man. You gotta love that division. You gotta love being set apart. You gotta love being called to be set apart from these people, man. Of course it could be lonely. Hell, I'd rather be lonely and have peace in Yahweh Shema Shai, knowing I'm doing, everything the best of my ability to please Yahweh Shema Shai, to be called, to seek the kingdom and get the kingdom, Lord willing, than to be out here trying to please some nigga or please some bitch, man. To be dealing with all this fake love, to be dealing with motherfuckers, that's gonna turn their back on you anyway, man. Cause that's how the Lord set it up, man. These people gonna turn their back on you anyway, man. Like I just tell you, the love of many shall wax cold, man. People gonna start betraying one another, man. I already told you, like we read earlier, the man's foes shall be there of his own household, man. Damn, trying to be cool and play cool these people, man. And be their friend and kiss their ass 24/7. The hell with that, man. But let's go to Jeremiah 17:5. We probably will close out. So let's Jeremiah 17:5, man. It's Jeremiah 17:5, and it reads, This saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord, man. So you can't be out here trusting in man, making flesh your arm, man. Don't be out here trying to be cool, buddy with niggas, trying to depend on niggas, trying to depend on, flesh, man. Trying to even depend on yourself, like it says, and whose heart departed from the Lord. You always want to be rooted in Yahweh Shema Shai, like I say, man. That, like the scripture tell you, that being our first love, man. We got to be in love with Yahweh Shema Shai. We got to be in love with His truth, man. We got to get back to our first love, our first works, man. Because when it's like, not to go on the rant either, but it's like when you find that first love, you get your first girl that you in love with, you start hanging around your friends, you start going around, your boy's like, damn, he don't hang out no more. All he do is be with that girl. You start hanging out, you start hanging out with Jake, you start going around. All you want to do is go hang with your girl, be your girl face, do this with your girl. Go on little dates, do little romantic shit, build intimacy. Same way you got to be with the truth when you have a shot, man. We ain't got time to hang out, go over here, see what Ray and Keisha doing, see what Pookie doing down the street, check up on such and such. Man, we got to be continuing the Lord's face, man. That's our first love, man. We got to come back to our first works, man, and not to be surprised at the division, man. Like I said, we got to love that division, man, because we called to be set apart again, man, But that pretty much will be the conclusion of this lesson, man. Lord willing, this video was edifying again, man. Like I say, man, don't be surprised at the coming of division, because that's part of prophecy, man. These things are to come, But with that, we're going to close out. I want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Again, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us the truth and rule well. And to the hopeful elect, I say shalom.